God damn it.
You got the shits?
Oh, I may have to make sure I'm up. Hey, y'all. I quit.
You quit what? Doing your hair?
I quit this janky ass show.
You quit doing your hair?
Like you quit taking baths.
Welcome to Streetz Talkin Radio show.
Switch your detergent.
This is TJ the Chicago Kid. Fuck you, B. We gotta start this shit too fucking early. This is Streetz Talkin Radio show. This is your boy TJ the Chicago Kid with my co-host B, the Pocahontas B.
How you doing, TJ?
I'm fine. How are you?
Just peachy.
And to my right, the effervescent.
You fucking retard.
I'm not gonna say in the villain, why your stomach so big? We gonna get into that today, Trump. We gonna get into that today, Norman. Mr. Norman is here. It has been a long 7 interesting days, particularly for me. Gonna be a little drama here tonight. If you are in the room on Instagram, I need you all to get your funky ass up and go to the YouTube page because y'all need to see what's going on tonight. I'm gonna shut down this YouTube page this Instagram page because I need y'all to go there. It's been an interesting 7 days, so let's start with it. B, 7 days. What's up with you? What's going on? What happened?
I guess it's officially sundress season.
Ooh, nice. Very nice.
Let's see. I was in Virginia Beach over the weekend. I coach a cheerleading team, so among other things. So we had a competition this weekend, and it's pretty good.
You coach a cheerleading contest?
This is why I don't want to tell my business in these streets.
Normally people who coach,
and that's why I really can't be seen sitting next to you.
You shouldn't be seen
because I'm a woman of the community.
You shouldn't be seen at no damn cheerleading competition. Call yourself coaching, especially when you can't jump off a porch.
Use a damn lie.
Yeah, whatever. Norman. Seen another spot in you in fucking Waldorf. I'm tired of seeing you in fucking Waldorf. I'm gonna start vandalizing your fucking signs.
Well, you're not the first.
I'm not the first. There's probably some motherfucker you know.
No, another company did it. They was pulling my shit down.
Oh, they was pulling your shit?
They was hating on you, Norman.
Yeah, they haven't pulled nothing down lately, though.
What's been going on you last 7 days?
Y'all be banging in the real estate world.
Real estate.
Fucking gang banging in real estate.
But it's banging over signs.
Citrus 21,
it's only our people, though.
Oh, really?
The white
I
people
can
don't do
believe
that. Yeah, it's just...
What they do, they just drive by.
Drive by
and pull the shit down, and they wait late at night to do it.
What is that in your hand?
Oh, this is the little stuff that you know. You remember this shit you
That's what I thought. I'm like, oh.
Sure it ain't coke?
No.
That's what they wait to like bring you back to consciousness?
No, I think that's what he's trying to use. Trying to slow down.
I'm like, what?
He trying to
I thought you had crazy glue for a minute. I'm like, what the hell is going on in this show?
Smelling computerol to motherfucking speed up his metabolism. So what's been up?
Nothing. Walk the bridge.
Walk the bridge.
Yeah, doing my regular old work. Yeah, I've been busy lately.
Motherfucker.
No, this is the season to buy real estate.
Me, I done got into some interstation bullshit. Some straight fucking drama, yo. You all know that I did another past tense. It ain't due no more. I did a podcast with Trump and that pussy motherfucking Brian.
Oh, the show we never tuned into.
And
we won't give you promo.
There's some shit that kicked off this week. I'm gonna talk about it later on because it's some displays that I'm gonna have to show, and Trump is gonna be fucked up because I said something. It could be defined as fucked up, and it was about another someone that hosts another show on the station, and I said I was gonna apologize. Right? You've known me long enough, B. You know that's something I don't do.
Who you talking about?
I was gonna apologize to the young lady.
Okay.
But then I told Trump to send me a clip of this video where she was on our show. And then when I watched the clip, it's an old video. And then when I watched the
show that we are on?
No, the other podcast that we was on. And then when I saw the clip, I'm like, I ain't apologizing for shit. Because what I said I said way back then, but I said it to her. And we're going to play it later because I don't want to spend too much time on it right now because there's other shit that we could talk about.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. They say my mic sound terrible. Trump, get your life together.
Get your life together.
Golly.
They ain't saying that. That's just your breath just blocking the sound, goddammit.
I see you got heavy armor on your water tonight.
Yeah, I'm on water. I'm on water heavy today. I got to drink some fucking water. I went and did a nice little workout. So let's start with the first thing that has been pissing people off that has got me fucking worked out today. Gabrielle Union. Trump, if you can, while I'm talking, try to pull that picture up. I thought I sent the picture to you, but if I haven't, let me know. Gabrielle Union was spotted at Miami Pride with Dwayne Wade's oldest son, who's 11.
That's his oldest son? I thought he has...
No. He has two sons, and I think the oldest son is 11 years old. And she's parading this little boy around in fruit booty colors, some coochie cutter shorts, with a rainbow unicorn on his head. And I had a problem with it. And everybody said I had a problem with it because I have a problem with gay people.
Yeah, true.
I don't.
True.
I fucking don't.
He loves the gays.
My biggest issue
My mic doesn't
was...
sound like it's on.
My biggest issue is... Why don't you just swap mics?
No.
Hello?
Let me see.
Yeah, you might want to turn it on.
I'm not that type of girl.
Can you hear that?
Hello.
Can
Y'all hear me? That sounds.
That's better than I can hear you
see
now.
you working, Norman.
Norman working over here being a motherfucking engineer.
That's why I'm sitting right.
What's Pride? As one of our
Gay Pride. It's a gay pride parade in fucking Miami of all places.
It's more than a parade.
Well, I mean, it's a gathering
it's a whole
of
festival and functions.
It's a gathering of the fruit booties.
Celebrate
the fruit booties.
Norman, help me out. To celebrate
the gay
your
community.
pride, yes.
The fruit booties.
So what's
You
the
being
problem?
proud of yourself.
The problem is he's 11.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Yeah, what's the problem? I mean,
why would you expose an 11-year-old child to that type of environment?
So how different is her taking him to something this gay and lesbian versus taking him to something that's like an art show or an art parade down on Ocean Drive? How different? Just different events. How is that different?
I got to stop you there, Norman.
What?
Now you done been to Pride before.
Yeah.
I've been to a Pride. It's no place appropriate for
a fucking 11-year-old.
For a child.
I'm sure Gabrielle Union.
Stop for a second.
Looking,
stop for a second. Stop for a second.
It's nothing appropriate.
Why the
right now it looks like they're at Disney World, but it's no Disney World at Pride.
He might be a gay little boy. He might be gay.
Nobody
is
disputing that he might be gay. I mean, I got my theories on that, and I'm willing to expound on it. But my issue with it is right now is, number one, if he is an 11-year-old boy, what the fuck? I mean, I'm thinking back to when I was 11 years old. When I was 11 years old, I'm not thinking about my sexuality. This is 5th grade. I'm not thinking about my sexuality.
You were a late bloomer too, so.
Fuck you. I'm not thinking about my sexuality. I'm certainly not thinking about attending a event like gay pride. Why does he even know any fucking thing about this to the point that he wants to go, and then you, who ain't his mama, takes him? Like, why is that a problem? He's fucking 11.
Right. And
11. You look at this shit.
The things that go down at Pride is nothing that you would want your kids exposed to.
But the little boy they might see that the little boy is gay. So I don't think it's an issue. I mean, he probably did his own research at that age. I mean, he probably was doing research and just
get the fuck out of here.
Kids are smart as shit nowadays.
No, they really are, and they're exposed to a lot.
Kids
at an earlier
are
age.
smart, and nobody is denying that. What I'm saying is, why the fuck, even if he knows something about it, everything isn't for an 11-year-old child. So okay, you found out about Pride on the internet. So because you found out about Pride Parade on the internet, I should take you? What about if he fucking watching gay porn?
What if he?
You take him to go get some dick? He's 11. What is wrong with letting a child be a child?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I don't want to delve into the topic, but I really don't think maybe there's a line between gay and homosexual.
You said there's a line.
I said maybe there's a line between gay and homosexual.
And it's the same thing.
For what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I don't think that. I'll retract it before I even say it. Okay, gay might be. What am I trying to get to?
Hopefully a hairdresser, but go ahead.
Okay, well, that was cute. Okay, you're not homosexual in my eyes until you engage in an act. So gay might be a little bit different.
I can agree with that. I mean, you can think whatever it is you want. You could be a person who's never had sex. You could be a total virgin, and you could be a man attracted to men and never had sex. That doesn't mean you're homosexual. You're not a homosexual until the act happens. And this is what I'm saying. How the fuck do you expect your son not to be gay when you wear fuck shit like this?
Oh boy, so you know nothing about fashion.
No, this has nothing to do about. This has nothing to do.
There's nothing wrong with
that. Has nothing to do.
There's absolutely everything wrong with that. I have been a strong advocate since the very beginning about the emasculation.
That's mild.
About the emasculation.
That's mild compared to some other things you've worn. That's mild.
You're making my point. My point is when you as a man continue to push the and look, children imitate what they see. And if this is what I see my father doing. No what?
I can't agree with that because
you don't have to. You're not a father. You're not a father. You're not a father.
But listen,
you're not a father.
You don't see Dwayne Wade at Pride. You didn't see him in any of the Pride pictures. I didn't see him.
I didn't see him at Pride.
So what does his dress have to do with gay?
Okay, before you're so quick to interrupt, let me finish my point.
I bag back.
Children tend to imitate what they see, particularly boys. If you raise a boy up in a house with a lot of feminine energy, he's gonna be a little bitch. There's no disputing that. If you raise
that's not fucking true.
I dispute that.
That is true.
No, that's not. I know a
that.
lot of fucking straight men in the hood that have been raised by only women.
And
I didn't see. I need you to be a better listener instead of waiting for the point. What did I say? I said if you raise a boy up in a house with a lot of feminine energy.
Women.
No, that's your interpretation of what I'm saying.
Okay, women.
I don't get it.
If he is raised in an environment that he is not exposed to any type of masculinity, he's constantly being exposed to images of femininity.
Okay.
He's constantly being exposed to the emotions attached with with women. If he's constantly exposed to something from a feminine standpoint and he does not have that masculine energy, that don't mean he's gonna be gay. I'm not saying he's gonna be gay, but you're gonna have a boy that you're dealing with that deals with all his problems from an emotional standpoint.
Okay. I
he
agree.
he gonna be somebody out here who don't really want, because I'm a firm believer is we don't socialize our girls to accept responsibilities for their actions and decisions. We tell them to find a man to blame it on. So he's not gonna be one. He's not gonna be. If you look at a lot of dudes that are single, a lot of women who are single mothers, they have children by dudes who ain't had no father around. These are the dudes that don't take care of their kids. A lot of times when they don't have that masculine energy and that masculine example, they don't know how to exhibit it. It's not no fault of their own. It's just they're absent. And when you are a heterosexual man and you pushing all kind of fucking boundaries, I can see that motherfucking D-Wade, when him and Gabrielle have sex, he's normally on his back.
So what would you describe as acting masculine?
You wouldn't know because you're not a man. So
that's why I'm asking you a question.
What I'm saying is you do things from a masculine standpoint. What you don't do is you don't be going around dressing flamboyant. Like, I know someone who, he's a gay man, right? Mm-hmm. And ever since he was a child, his mother never wanted nobody to discipline him. Okay. It was her. She didn't want, his father wasn't around. Okay. She didn't want his uncles to discipline him. Okay. She didn't want no man to have any input. The only person that she allowed him to hang out with, go around, was his godfather. His godfather was a gay man.
Okay.
No fucking surprise. Because the only male energy he was able to absorb was that of a gay man. Now, he might have been gay coming from the womb. I don't know. But I'm saying, when you constantly allow a boy to be exposed to that which is the total opposite of what he is naturally, you can't, a lot of times it's a fight for him to turn out to be a masculine. This boy was on the runway switching.
Who?
You are the same boy. You're nurturing this. You're not, and I use this example all the time. You have little black girls. A lot of them will understand what I'm saying. They was rough around the edges. They was little tomboys. They played out in the dirt. They got their knees scuffed up. Some older black woman tried to sit her down, iron her hair, put more reds in it, make her wear a dress, put a baby doll in her arm, because they didn't want her to be a tomboy, which would have led to what older black women used to call a bull dagger. They didn't want her to become that.
Well, I was a tomboy. I grew up with mostly males.
You grew up, okay, I didn't say you're not the.
I'm just saying, like,
but
you can't.
I'm saying you can't sit and deny that when a girl is tomboyish and she's rough around the edges, that in our community that they don't try to feminize that little girl. They don't nurture it by going to buy a football. They don't nurture it by going to buy her shoulder pads. They don't nurture it by going to buy her a baseball glove and putting her on a baseball diamond. They don't do that. They try to negate that by giving her some feminine energy. But it's the total opposite with little boys. Now, when a little boy got a little sugar in his tank.
Why you gotta put emphasis on sugar?
you just said
when look, I'm gonna use all the euphemisms I can. When the little boy is showing that he's a little sweet, a little feminine, not masculine, the first thing we do is say, leave that boy alone. You gotta go ahead, you go start buying him these little tight shirts, these little tight ass jeans. Then he's walking around with a purse. Somebody either gave him a fucking purse, somebody either bought him a fucking purse. You nurture that, but you try to discourage it when it's the total opposite, when it's the little girls. And for that, I say women in our community can be a little bit hypocritical when they come to kids, when it comes to situations like that, because they don't allow it to happen with little girls. They will step the fuck in.
Y'all
people didn't tell you because they didn't like you.
I'm just saying I kind of disagree with you. Maybe back then.
Yeah.
But now times have changed.
Not really.
Times have really changed.
Well, these are only your views. So I mean, you believe in your views.
Times have changed.
100%. But
and here you have.
I believe that ain't your real headline.
You have folks promoting his gender.
Just so y'all know, Patty just came in late per usual. She's coming in here with this big ass motherfucking Japanese fan.
Coming this motherfucking late to miss this rant.
Oh well, I mean that's totally fine with your waterhead ass. How you doing, baby? Me and her been beefing because me and Patty used to talk almost every day. Then she went on to transition into her new life and shit. Now I don't hear from her funky ass no more.
She ain't got time for your miserable ass.
Fuck you, Norman.
Okay.
So I'm just saying. I fault Dwayne Wade for not being a stronger masculine presence in his life. He's trying to. Some of these men get a woman and then they will just bend their fucking backs in order to satisfy them women, which includes letting us stick their fingers in their ass.
Oh, you know how I feel about that.
Okay, well, we're not going to talk about that right now. So, what were you about to say?
I was going to say, how do you know that he wasn't a strong male figure in his life?
How do this?
I mean, are you saying just because this boy is gay though? Because
this is the defense mechanism or the distraction of everybody. How do you know?
How do you ask?
You just sit there and say,
I only go off what I see. So if you walking around in basically a fucking dress,
you're going off of the child's how the child is.
And how long has
First of all, I want to know, and we still haven't addressed the issue. Why is Gabrielle Union, who is not that boy's mama, making a decision to take this boy to gay pride?
How don't you know that she didn't get permission?
How do you know that he wasn't in on it and he was the one that said,
I'm sure he
that boy has a mother.
How do you know
and
that
it's
the
not
mother
Gabrielle
did not give
Union.
him permission?
It is not her motherfucking place.
How do you know that the mother didn't give Gabrielle Union?
So because he got custody of it.
I'm asking you, who has physical and
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
So then why does he need to consult the mother on anything if he has physical and legal custody of that?
Why wouldn't the man want to consult the mother? Hold on. Are you saying on this show right now that a man who has physical and legal custody of his child should not consult the mother about taking his child X, Y, and Z? He shouldn't. He shouldn't consult her. He shouldn't talk to her. He shouldn't say nothing. I got legal and physical custody, so fuck you, bitch. I ain't got to say nothing. Is this
part of legal custody? Legal custody is I don't have to consult.
I understand what you're saying. What the legal custody is. I'm asking you from a moral standpoint. You saying because he has legal and physical custody, he shouldn't consult her. He shouldn't talk to her.
Somebody, sex potions and pedals just said Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle have full custody.
No, they don't have full custody. Dwayne has full custody.
Well, it doesn't matter. So they're married. They're married, Thornell.
It don't matter. The judge, the judge don't take that into consideration.
Okay, so your point is what?
My point is why is she doing it? She's not that child's mother. Well, boy has a mother.
Well, I congratulate her.
The mother might not be relevant.
I congratulate her for just being a support system. If that's what he.
Because what if that child? What if that boy already knows he's?
That boy is 11 years old. He ain't got no fucking business at gay pride.
Right, 11 is different.
Now, hold on, now let's turn it on
in 2019 than it was when you grew up in the 50s.
11 is the motherfucking same today as it was 10, 20, 50. It's no different. 11 is 11.
So look,
you're not more mature as 11. You're not more developed as 11. 11 is fucking 11. They teach you the same shit at 11 today as they taught you at 10, 15, 20 years ago.
These 11-year-olds are exposed to way more than when you and I were 11 years old.
Being exposed to something does not mean that an 11-year-old is fucking different. They still teach them the same math today as they did 20 years ago.
That's math.
Well, they got that bullshit. They got that bullshit Common Core. But they still on the same 5th grade reading level. They on the same 5th grade history level. They on the same 5th grade science level.
All of that has changed. All of it has changed.
You act like I don't have children that was fucking 11.
All of it's changed.
What's changed? You just making I ain't doing this with you today. I'm not doing this with you today. Because you make statements and you don't back it up with anything. You arguing to argue.
So
go ahead.
It's the same thing you just did.
So
what you backing up with?
So with everything you do,
ignore me. That's why you stay in beef with Riff Radio.
Go ahead.
B. Give me your question. I'll answer.
Go ahead.
Ain't nobody tripping off you.
11 is fucking 11. I mean, if that's the case, okay, watch me shut this shit down.
They have gender neutral now. All of this.
If the times is so different now, then goddamn 14-year-old is different now than it was a long time ago. So you should not be mad at R. Kelly.
What I say? Did y'all hear what I said when we talked about it?
What'd you say?
I said that I don't.
She's stuttering. Go ahead, Norman.
Go back to what I said.
Go ahead, Norman.
I said 15-year-old B would have been smitten with R. Kelly. I can't say what 15-year-old B would have did. So I can't.
That's not what I said. What I said was, if you're saying that the times have changed now and the 15-year-olds now are different than the 15-year-olds back then you shouldn't be having a problem with R. Kelly.
The problem is R. Kelly. The problem is not the kids.
But the kids are different now. It should be okay because they're different now.
It's not okay.
The
problem is R. Kelly. Kelly knows better.
You're pretty much, without you knowing it, you're pretty much contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not. That's the same thing I said when we discussed it.
You're pretty much contradicting yourself. An 11-year-old then is the same as an 11-year-old now.
It's not.
And there's
only thing the same is the number.
There's certain things that they shouldn't be fucking exposed to. And the reason you over here campaigning and pom-pomming that shit because it's some shit about gay. Your shit should apply across the board. Whether you taking them to motherfucking gay pride, whether you giving them alcohol, whether you giving them drugs, whether you taking them to Freaknik, it should all be across the board. It can't be just because he's going to gay pride. 11-year-olds are different now. We shouldn't stop that.
You're comparing gay to taking drugs? Like,
you missing the fucking point.
You didn't make a point.
Per usual. Everybody in the chat room got the point.
You didn't make a point.
Everybody in the chat.
You're mad.
Everybody in the chat room is getting the point.
I was gonna stand.
Go ahead.
You're mad.
Can you pass my bag? Because I'm gonna put a clear top coat on my nails.
You always doing your damn nails when you get here.
Because you're so boring.
Okay, so as the resident queer person, right?
Took you off of Norman. Norman, that's shots
Okay,
fired.
as the resident female.
Okay.
Norman ain't quit. Norman a sissy. There's a difference.
You need to stop that.
You're a tight ass Adidas suit.
I'm waiting for the Rainbow Coalition to come through and
So what
whoop
your
ass.
No, because remember my segment. I even brought my Astro Glide.
Oh my God.
So check it out. My wife and I discussed this yesterday. And I asked her, I said, you know, our younger boys are 10, 11, and 13. And so the question was, how would you feel if we took them, or if they said that they wanted to go to Pride, right? And we said that at 11, we feel that they're too young to go to Pride.
You did that?
Yeah.
Because one, Pride is about gay pride, so it centers around your sexual choice. Nothing sexual based is something that I need to expose my 10, 11, and 13-year-old to.
Correct.
So as far as Dwayne Wade's son identifying as gay, nah. It's like you're not at the point to make that identification because you're not at that sexual point then. But the issue that I would have with taking my kids to Pride is that it's too overly sexual. To me, it's the same if I was taking them to Freaknik.
Right.
And so because they're that age, I don't think that they should be there because they should not be exposed to that much sexuality. They don't need to be exposed to dudes running around in their little Speedos, just like they don't need to be exposed to chicks, you know, waving their little titty balls at Freaknik. I disagree with men who take their young boys to Hooters just for the sake of seeing how
they ain't got no titties in Hooters no more.
You know, don't be a dick.
Ain't got no titties in Hooters.
So
and that's what I'm saying. You can't just say it's 11-year-old is different now, but it's okay to go to gay pride.
Yo, my side sausage look big as shit on this
because that's the argument I have all the time. Because what I'm saying is they're exposed to a lot. They watch Disney, they watch Nickelodeon. This stuff is on Disney and Nickelodeon. They have gay children on the TV.
We're not saying they're not exposed to gay children. What I'm saying is
gay sexuality.
We're talking about
sexuality of it.
Before you came, that's what I said. I said that I don't think your actual. I said there's a line between gay and homosexual. And in my eyes, I don't think you're homosexual until you engage into that act. Gay might be a little something different.
He just needed to make the boy do some goddamn push-ups. Stop letting boys.
You don't really know need to speak on these type of topics.
Stop letting boys. I raise a son. I've raised nephews. I've raised little cousins. And there's just a certain amount of masculine energy that needs to balance out the feminine energy that they automatically receive with their mother.
Don't you have a gay nephew or something?
Balance.
Right?
What I'm saying, balance.
So you play no part in your gay nephew's life with that masculine touch you got?
Hey, the black motherfucker slipped through the cracks. Shit.
Wrap it up, TJ. Move on to the next subject.
But see, my nephew is gay, but my nephew ain't a fruit booty.
Oh,
and
God.
he was okay for what if he wanted?
What's the difference in fruit booty and gay?
A fruit booty is a catcher.
Oh,
he's gay. He's a pitcher.
You don't know what the fuck he is.
You are a catcher.
Bitch, no, bitch, that motherfucker look like a catcher, too.
Your asshole look like a Wilson's motherfucking catcher's mitt.
You need not to speak on these type of topics. What's the next topic? We need to move on.
Oh, we're gonna move on to the next topic.
I don't think it was an appropriate place.
I think we agree on the premise that it wasn't an appropriate place for and we're not going to say 11-year-old. We're going to say not for a child.
Yes.
It was not an appropriate place. Now, everything else associated with it, we probably got different feelings about it, but it was not a place for a child.
Also, I don't know what type of parade that was.
That's what I was about to say.
Pride usually isn't until close to the summer. So it may have been that there was a gay float, or it may have been that it was not a full-blown pride, we dancing, in the street ass naked type of event. If it was just, come out, community support, we're also showing love to the LGBTQI and some more community.
Right.
Then that's different. But we're just taking it at face value, which is all we can take it as right now.
Yeah, that was going to be my next point, because in New York, you see kids all the time at the pride parades.
Fuck Gabrielle.
Floats and festivities and whatnot. But
what y'all talking about in this?
That's right, Frankie. I agree.
It is no place.
There ain't no place for a kid.
Well, you know where 11-year-old need to be? He need to be at motherfucking school.
It's
in his school books.
I tell you, I coach, and the things that these kids, and I do 9 to 14, the things that these kids and 9-year-olds deal with, you wouldn't believe.
I'm going to give.
You wouldn't believe.
I'm about to give my. I'm about to give a personal testimony.
Here we go.
They're exposed
Play
to
the
a
church
whole lot.
music. I know someone who had a 12-year-old daughter at the time, and this 12-year-old daughter got the idea from that she was bisexual at 12. And this 12-year-old carrying around bisexual, the older sister told me she bisexual because the older sister is bisexual. She bisexual. I'm like, she ain't bisexual. She don't know shit about sexuality. So I ended up catching up with her and the mother at that time. And the discussion came up and she was like, yeah, I'm bisexual. I'm like, you bisexual? Yeah, what makes you think you're bisexual? Oh, because I kissed a girl was 16. I said, so that don't make you bisexual? Yeah, but I said, no, you're a get with. No, I ain't no get with. So I said, okay, well, let me ask you this.
I'm sorry, what does it get with?
You just doing it because everybody else is doing it. Oh. So I said, well, let me ask you this. Do you have your cycle? She said, yeah. I said, so you mean to tell me you're so bisexual that you're ready to eat another pussy that bleeds just like yours?
Oh, God.
Her entire... Wait a minute.
Next subject.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Her entire face changed. She had never at 12 years old, considered the possibility that part of being a bisexual little girl might possibly entail going down on a woman who she just started to bleed, probably seeing blood clots in a motherfucking tampon or on her pad. She never considered it.
It doesn't happen.
I'm not high enough for this shit.
She never considered it. So at the end of the day, she's just saying something because somebody is instilling or implanting that thought in her.
How old is she now?
She's about to be 16, and now that I talked to her about it, she laughed. She's like, nah, you really straightened me out with that.
But what I'm...
Because she wasn't. All it was somebody just kept in her ear, and she see the people around her, and she hear the peers talking about it, and then I kissed a girl, so I'm bisexual. No, that doesn't make you bisexual. And a lot of times they don't understand that that's what make you bisexual. Or say you looked at the boy's dick print in gym, I'm gay. That don't make you gay, young man. You probably just had a moment where you stared too long. But that don't mean you want to be like Norman with your asshole.
Oh, here we fucking go.
Wore the fuck out like
got
a
a whole
goddamn
lot of
DC
asshole
pothole.
Ass.
But you like your ass eating. So I mean, like, why are you so anti? TJ like his ass eating.
You lying.
Norman, that tennis went up like, ooh.
You didn't know that?
Keep spilling tea, Patty.
I didn't say I liked it. I said if a motherfucker want to stick her mouth on my shitty asshole,
you gonna tune it up.
Who am I to deny her that funk? That's it.
Do you get on your elbows and your knees?
Nigga, I lay on my back and hold the back of my goddamn knees. Get it all, Susie. Look.
Oh my God.
We're gonna move on to the next subject because we ain't got that much time and I still gotta act a goddamn fool.
You ain't
Patty,
done with that shit,
I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm not apologizing. And when you see the video, you're gonna see why I changed my mind. But the next subject is Kodak Black. I got me and Patty talked about it earlier today.
Okay,
I got
explain to the people what happened.
Okay, so this crispity, crunchity, black bitch. My issue with him, no, you know what? I don't even have an issue with him because we always knew he was trash. He's always been trash. My issue is the outrage that has come because of what he said to Lauren. Oh,
well, he didn't say it to her.
He didn't say it to her. What he said to someone else in private who recorded it
and posted it on the internet because people around you really don't fuck with you like that. But go ahead.
So I'm more disgusted with the outrage because, and what we talked about earlier, women who are in that hip hop and R&B industry are treated like shit in the industry compared to men. When it comes to men and their music, a lot of times with hip hop and the whole nine, they are disrespectful to women. And everybody, male and female, still bumping their head, pop that pussy for a real nigga, and we jamming with it. They shit on women all the time, in and outside of the studio. So now you coming up, oh, they said he's only gonna give her a year to grieve. Nigga, black women get shitted on every day. So basically what you're saying is we're going to stand up for this woman because of who her man is. You're taking the disrespect to him on behalf of him. You're not taking the disrespect for her.
Right.
Because the same dudes who are like, yo, I can't believe he coming at her like that, are the same dudes that rap songs about her when she was having Wayne's baby. So I'm trying to figure out what the problem is.
Yeah,
Right.
well, Wayne, one of the people that jumped out there on Kodak Black was the Game.
Oh,
And
gosh.
I thought it was kind of funny that the Game would take such great offense to what Kodak Black said when Game was allegedly, you know, shopping around a song where he talked about all women in Hollywood who were married that he was sleeping with.
And he actually went on television.
He
and
went on Wendy
exposing
Williams.
all of the
He
Kardashians.
went- right, he-
that
right,
slept
the
with.
right, exactly. So I'm like, wait a minute.
While she was married at that.
Why she married with Kanye? She married to Kanye. You supposed to be cool with Kanye. Why are you talking about you slept with Kim Kardashian and you slept with Khloe Kardashian and you getting mad about this Kodak Black shit? Now
Who you
don't
think
give
got
me.
the better pussy though?
I think the Kardashian pussy is trash. Straight up. All they men cheat on them.
Witches.
All
Allegedly.
of them leave them for for other motherfuckers. I think all of their shit is trash. But I just think a motherfucker like Kodak Black, you can't.
He only said what a lot of people thought.
I don't think he said what a lot of people.
No, I mean, and yeah,
I think he said what a lot of young people thought.
What was the boxer name? Is his name Alberto something? I can't think.
Adrian Broner?
No, it's Alberto something. And they caught him, one of these, I think it might have been TMZ or somebody, they caught him on the street. He's a friend of Nipsey. And so he was saying, he was like, well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people might think that, but it's too soon is the issue that he had with it. It was too soon for it.
It's
People
not
are
even
still
about
grieving.
it being too soon. It's about the fact that they disrespected Nipsey by saying that they'll only wait a year before they try their hand.
I think that it was
I don't think that's
disrespectful of
disrespect.
Kodak Black to even think a motherfucker like Lauren London would even give his ass the time. Nigga,
Why
she would.
not?
That's-
But why not? She
Well,
gave it to Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we talking Wayne versus Kodak Black.
Kodak's the new Wayne. Kodak's the new Wayne.
Kodak
To the
Black
I wouldn't
and
give him that.
No, to
Kodak-
the youngins. I
Kodak
don't
Black.
feature.
Wayne at the time, this was before Wayne had Sharpie his face up. All Wayne, he still look a mess, but I mean,
No, she
it's
chose
kinda,
him.
it's kind of
She chose him.
You done fucked me up with the whole Wayne thing because Wayne looked like a gremlin.
You know, when people have talent, and I
Pause.
use that loosely, you know,
Trump.
that changes things.
Trump. Why are my side sausages still the highlight of this show?
Oh, yeah. Good luck with that, sis. Good luck.
All of this.
Welcome to the side chair. I told you they had me look like the old Monique. It's the camera.
Oh, what you're not about to do.
But yeah. When
I
folks
just-
have talent, you look at them a little differently.
I mean, I totally get the fact, and Patty just messed me up when she said that she gave a baby to Wayne. But I mean, we still talking about Kodak Black.
Eh,
Kodak Black looked like a shadow with eyes and teeth.
And
he's
Wayne looks like
in the
what?
Public, yeah.
Wayne looks like a gremlin.
Gremlin.
He looks like a
He's
fucking
a celebrity. There's plenty of attractive females that would give it up to Kodak Black. Unfortunate.
Moving right along, I was talking on social media the other day, and I was asking what was the 5 do's and don'ts of a one night stand.
Number one.
People still have one night stands
Don't get
in
Absolutely.
this day and age. Who
About to
doesn't?
have one when I leave.
Is that really what you consider a one night stand, though?
Well, technically, only one of the individuals will be like a one night stand. Does
So
that
it's
make
gonna be
sense?
more than one person?
Why you always?
I'm just trying to get clarification. You out there got that pussy in the streets. I just need to know that, you going to get one or two.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that I was on a dating site with my titties hanging out, trying to sell my ass like I was on the back of fucking Backpage. I got
And
motherfucking time
on that-
for your ass tonight.
And on that note, because we could not segue into the subject matter, Trump, we're going to take 5 minutes because Patty obviously wants to go there. I'm definitely about to go there. B and Norman
listening.
are a fucking deer in the headlights on this,
I'm
but we're going to
listening.
play this shit right from the beginning. We're going to be back in 5 minutes, and I'm about to talk some shit, and I'm about to piss some people off, and there's probably gonna be somebody run up in this motherfucker, but they're gonna run the fuck up
like
out.
I said, I got time, and if they fuck up my top coat, it's really on and cracking.
Trump, bring us back in 5 minutes, bro. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere because I'm about to be messy.
Go swallow, TJ.
Fuck you.
big ass. I don't like a big
Right,
ass.
big ass. I don't. Nothing. You can't properly grab to. You know, something that's way out there too much. That's too much. No,
y'all are totally different from me because I love a woman with a big ass.
I like a big ass, but I don't like a big old ass where it's like, nigga, it's like, damn.
Hello.
Who is this cutie pie?
Hi.
Hey, yeah,
God.
this is about to get good here.
What are we talking about, y'all?
We were just gotten to the topic of what we like physically in the opposite sex. And I want to introduce everybody to the co-host of Professionally Reckless, the beautiful Diamond. How you doing?
What's up, John? How you?
How you doing?
Look at he's stuttering.
This nigga stuttering? Why are you stuttering?
Yes, he's stuttering. Trump, we want to clarify, not only she's the co-host of Professionally Reckless, but she's also my future baby mama. So let's put that out there.
Hold on, baby.
He planning on skeeting up in that.
Now listen, we got to make sure you got enough money in this bank account.
Ooh.
Okay.
We can talk later about that.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm just saying.
So let me ask a question here. So are you currently single, or are you mingling? You're dating? What's your status?
I date.
You date? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got a main squeeze though.
You got a main squeeze though.
Yeah.
But you see other people, right?
No, I'm just playing.
Well,
I know.
friend indeed.
I'm involved.
Oh, she's a
You're
golden.
involved.
We'll say that.
Well, over time.
It's complicated. Let's put it that way.
No, I'm involved.
She's involved. She don't want you, nigga. So you get shot down already. I'm doing you just like you did me when my mother, when Floyd's mother was on here.
Did I say anything to you? No, I said it's probably complicated. But if she was
Sure. It's a little bit of everything. I'm all over the place. I just want y'all to know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not saying much.
But you're not up against going out and seeing other people, though, right?
I see. I got standards, and I'm not for everybody. So yeah.
Right. I mean,
Let's. All right, shut the fuck up. I got questions.
Nigga, I'm asking questions too. I'm trying to.
Trump, you're a horrible interviewer, motherfucker. Shut up.
I'm not a horrible interviewer.
You're a horrible interviewer, motherfucker. Shut up. Ain't you got something? You got something to drink on, so start sipping. Let me take over now.
Right here.
Oh Lord.
That's what this is.
What's that? Is that alcoholic?
This is alcohol. Oh.
You know you already got to blow into that motherfucking thing to get into the pacer. Listen, since you're gonna be Brian's future baby mama, which he's already established. What's that?
That is to be determined.
That's to be determined. Okay, so let's get into that.
I gotta see some bank statements.
Brian is single. He's been single for a while.
I respect her for being real, though. For real.
I respect that too.
Brian is not above paying for it. He has been depressed since Backpage has gone down.
His Backpage is going down. You silly.
He don't have another source of, relations. So, let's just do this. Let's do it like this. On a typical night, in order for Brian to get a date with you, and he tells you what the plans are for that evening, where is it he got to take you to eat at the least?
First of all, it's gonna take more than a meal because I can feed myself, and I got people who feed me. I got people who.
So what is it gonna take? Brian, you got your notebook pad out, nigga?
No.
I guess it would have to be like him approaching me like, I want to spoil you.
Look, this is 2018. We are on fucking Dudes Talk radio show. We ain't got time for all that shit. We trying to get straight to the motherfucking point. Brian, number one, Brian ain't got no game.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. He gotta say, I want to spoil you, and I want to spend money on you. And
why he gotta spend money on you?
Why not?
What kind of shit is that?
Why not?
Okay, it's okay that he's.
Hold on, Di. Hold on. You know I'm getting you a gift over the weekend, so that's taken care of.
What is wrong with you tricking ass niggas?
Wait, hold on, bro. Hold on.
Y'all already spending money? It ain't even no guarantee she gonna go out with you, Brian.
I don't care.
Slow down, Brian. You already committed to spending fucking money. She don't. Jesus Christ.
What?
I can't do shit with you, nigga. I can't teach y'all shit.
No. Di's right. You're just hating. There's your.
I'll be back.
game plan.
Here's my philosophy, y'all. I feel like the dudes who hate on the dudes who don't mind paying for it are kind of like upset because they can't do that, or because they won't. Okay, just hear me out.
I'm here.
Where's the lie?
Oh.
Where's the lie? What's the problem?
Okay.
Baby, I missed something.
I needed y'all to see that. I needed y'all to hear. Because, see, I came at the beginning of the day, and when I talked to you about it, Patty, I said, I'm going to apologize to her. Because here's what happened.
Go.
Here's what happened. And so now y'all can get this in the full context.
Bottom line, she came out her face crazy. Brian wanted to sniff on the panties, came to defend her, and came out his face crazy. Then he got real crazy and said some foul shit to the Chicago kid over here.
No. Let me give him that.
Yeah, speed it up.
So a couple of weeks, y'all know I've been motherfucking having blowouts on my tires. I've been having blowouts with my tires.
Get it? Yes, blowout.
So I hit a pothole, blew a tire a couple of weeks ago. I'm in Baltimore.
Okay, Paul.
I'm in Baltimore. On the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, I'm listening to it in the lift coming back home. They was talking about Tinder. So I said, let me put this app on my phone to see what the fuck is on the phone.
You did that first 45 seconds. How you were in the car.
No, listen. So I'm going on Tinder. I'm seeing what the fuck is going on. I'm in Baltimore because it's doing something.
Tinder, he just put it on his
It's
phone.
doing something. It's doing something.
Been on Tinder.
Shut the fuck up. Don't distract me. We only got 30 minutes. And first I see all these trannies, so I'm really disturbed by this. So as closer we get to PG County, I'm starting to see more women. So I'm starting to see women that I recognize. And I'm like, a lot of these bitches is on motherfucking social media acting like they high Sadiddy, but they on Tinder, and Tinder is supposed to be the hookup app, right? Okay, fine. So I come across her Tinder page. Put the picture up. This is what I see.
Where her titties at?
She ain't got none.
Oh, look at her
She a
little
stripper?
waist beads. Oh,
Is she a stripper?
Girl, she ain't. Come on.
Now, I'm not shitting on her for any other. I'm not shitting on
I'm
her.
just asking because the top was very stripperish.
It's very revealing. You're on a dating site with this on. So I started to reflect back to the show.
It looks like she has on a bathing suit. Maybe she's at the beach.
She was in. Listen, you're on a dating site. These are the pictures that you're putting up on a dating site.
Is that a profile picture?
No, what it is on Tinder is you just have a bunch of pictures you can swipe and you can have a bunch of pictures up. So my thing is this. In today's age, I started to reflect back on what she was talking about on the show. Motherfucker I need to know how much money he make. I need to know how much money he gonna spend on me before I go out with him. She was basically saying that and what I said on the show was, this sounds like prostitution to me.
First of all,
Call it what you want.
you can you can call it what you want. However, I have two issues here. One, I mean, I can't speak to you because you're not a hoe. I blame us hoes for this shit because clearly there has been a breakdown and there has not been a transfer of knowledge, because that's not even how you trick a nigga. Like, that's not even how you do it. You don't come out the gate, you gonna pay this and you gonna pay that. No. Hey, baby, can I eat your pussy?
You can
I
when
need
it's
a Verizon bill. You know, I'm struggling, so my pussy can't even get wet until my Verizon
But
bill.
you can when you do it to a lame motherfucker like Brian. And I'm going to call him all kind of foul and filthy names.
Well, maybe
for this
Brian
reason.
got it, because it's not tricking if you got it.
Don't
Maybe
do it.
Brian
Let's move forward.
You know, Brian. Yes, he has a gift.
Okay,
Maybe he's writing it off on his taxes.
Because I don't want
It's tax season.
I don't want the focus to be on what she's doing, because I need to give everybody context. So we did another podcast a couple of weeks later, the same day that I find these pictures. I send the pictures to Trump and Brian in our group chat, and I'm like, Brian, this is why you don't put hoes on a pedestal, because they out here hustling they pussy on the internet. You willing to pay for it, and she's out here advertising it. You should just play it cool. So we do the show, and we talk, and Brian is getting visibly upset. He's upset because I revealed this information to him. So because it's not that I don't like Brian now, but I don't like the type of dude Brian is. It's just I don't like beta males. So now I'm digging a knife. I'm turning.
You're not like the type of male you are.
Okay.
But that's not the fucking point, Norman. Jesus.
Use an alpha male.
Why are you arguing Brian's point? Just listen. Let me tell you.
And why are you an alpha male?
You are an alpha male with an extra fucking Y chromosome. Like you.
Yeah.
It's like alpha. It's like male, alpha male. You all the way up here.
I can't even provide the entertainment value of this story because
I don't get it. I don't.
Okay, if you take the time to listen, which I know it's hard for you to do.
I'm listening.
I still got to talk about how to build a hoe bag.
So I'm turning a knife in Brian. I'm seeing Brian is getting visibly upset, right? Because I'm taking his crush and I'm pretty much dismantling her in front of her eyes, because he has the picture, I have the picture, Trump has seen the picture, we all know what we talking about, but I ain't said a name yet. So eventually I say, fuck it. I mean, ain't no point in me motherfucking hiding. I know I don't want people to be lost, so I did drop her name, right? Okay, that was settled. Brian is upset. Almost 3 weeks passed by. Brian was in here. Remember the last time he was in here on the show and he sat in? That was after we had that episode of Dudes Talk Shit. He came and sat here at the table on my show. He ain't said nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Almost 3 weeks later, I'm scrolling down on Instagram. I see her with the same picture and this long thing where she's talking about, people, just jealous of me. People have a problem with me. People just mad because I don't want them. I knew she was talking about me, but it was subliminal, and she didn't name me like I named her. So then I get to Trump. Then I get a text message from Trump. Trump like, yo, did you see Di's text message? Did you see a Instagram post? I said, yeah, I'm gonna address it. So now her goofball ass fucking co-host, goes live. This dude is like 60 years fucking old.
So they have a show.
They have a show. He's professionally reckless. Professionally reckless. So he making all kind of threats to me, right? I'm laughing. I'm finding it fucking hilarious. Then he sends it to me. I can't see it. So then he tags me on her page. I go to her page, and I'm like, dude, you don't know me. I'll come up to the station and introduce myself. But this is funny games, but you making threats. You shouldn't be making threats because you don't know me. I was never mad at her.
Should we expect company?
No. Absolutely not. I
expect company. The Rainbow Kids is gonna come up.
I was never upset with her because I get it. You have a reason to be upset because Brian pussy ass went back and told her, but he waited 3 whole fucking weeks. What happened in between the time we got off that show in 3 weeks where you held on to that information? If she was somebody that you respected, if she was somebody that you liked, if she was somebody that you fuck with, then you supposed to say something immediately. If somebody said something about Norman, fuck him. If somebody says something about B, B can handle it. If somebody says something about Patty, Patty can handle it. But 9 times out of 10, if you talking to me about people that I fuck with, either I'm going to check you right then, or I'm going to let my folks know that this person has these sentiments about you. But this pussy-ass, pussy-buying, moist, punk, porn star worshiping, pussy purchasing, mad because Backpage is shut down, he's upset, and you waited 3 whole motherfucking weeks to tell. Now me and her co-host going back and forth, and his pussy ass, he ain't saying nothing.
Trump a whole lot of pussy.
Trump trying to call him, he won't answer the phone.
He ain't getting on.
He won't answer the phone.
Oh.
I'm texting him. I'm sending him messages. He won't respond.
Brian, talk to us, please.
He's not gonna call because Brian. I'm telling you.
Number 301. I know Brian's watching.
Defend yourself,
Brian, call in.
You call
I
in, but I'm gonna tell you something, Brian. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass.
You're not gonna do that.
So why would you beat his ass though?
Why? Why are you mad at Brian?
Yeah,
you messed
why?
up his snatch.
And why
would you even threaten him?
Why would I threaten him?
Yeah.
You don't understand that?
Oh,
That's because you
the
have a
views-
lot. You have a lot of
The views
feminine
expressed
energy.
on this here show are those exclusively
lot of
of
feminine
TJ
energy.
the Chicago Kid. I
all
will
these
not
girls
be
on the show
accessory.
have your back, Brian.
This is the
I will
reason.
not be an accessory
I got your
to
back
Brian
if you got my
whooping your
Verizon
ass.
bill.
The reason I have a problem with Brian is because if the shit escalated to the point where it did get violent, you sat like a fucking weasel. And you sat on that information for 3 fucking weeks and you never did tell that girl. You came and sat in my face. You came and sat on my show.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
He told her what I said about it because when we did the show, I'm like, yo, you know, any woman that's doing that is selling pussy. It looks like it gives the impression you selling pussy. Because if I'm on a dating site and I'm showing motherfucking pictures from the chest down, because I don't have abs, but if I had abs, I was showing all my pictures from the chest down and pulling my pants down and showing the top of my fucking pubic hairs. I'm telling every woman that's sending that picture that I'm not a church going man, that I want to give you some of this dick.
Some of them be church going, man.
I want to give you some of this dick. That's the only message that I'm sending. And if you're on a dating site and the only pictures and images that you're putting up is you half fucking naked, then all you're telling everybody, especially on a site like Tinder, which is supposed to be notorious for going there and finding somebody to hook up with, then the only thing you're telling everybody is, I'm sending this pussy out to the streets.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So what's wrong with selling pussy?
There's absolutely nothing wrong with
Okay, I just
selling
wanted
pussy.
to clarify that.
I have Persian pussy in my. I'm not gonna
Because
say.
chicks be fucking for free. Or a chicken box. I'm like, yo, you could at least got to advertise out the
and see,
deal.
one of the things she said in that clip, because I didn't play the whole thing, is that it's women out here fucking for free. I'm not gonna be on one of these women out here that's fucking and not getting nothing out of it. So if I'm gonna be fucking somebody, I'm gonna have to be getting some money for it.
Okay,
that sounds like prostitution.
No, it's an investment.
It's not an investment.
Why waste my time?
But here's the thing. When I said it was prostitution to her face, and I said it was prostitution on the following podcast, then that should have been, I mean, why are you offended? I didn't say anything different from what I said to you in your face. That to me sounds prostitution. That's not something I would want to hear out of my daughter's mouth. I wouldn't want to fucking hear that. But Brian, you pussy motherfucker, I'm looking you dead in your, because I know you're blind, balding, fat, overweight, sloppy clothes wearing ass.
You're going too fucking far.
I mean to.
But what I'm saying is you always got to take it from like here to heaven. Like
because I want him to understand.
He understands. You clown him every time he's on.
Norman, that sounds like an emotional rant.
He doesn't.
Did you grow up around females?
Yeah, answer the question.
Do you want to...
That's why your husband don't want to come home to you right now.
Here's some panties for you.
Fuck all of y'all. I'm saying if y'all have to understand.
And that was a low blow. Don't do that.
If it gets, I don't care. If it gets to the point where dudes are throwing back shots and threatening violence to each other because you trying to endear yourself to a young lady who is young enough to be your fucking daughter. Brian is about to be 47 years old. That girl is 26. You're not supposed to have a fucking crush on somebody that much. You could have changed her Pampers, nigga. But
he want to change them Pampers.
You willing to do anything. That's why your funky pussy ass is always trying to do shows with women on the network.
Look,
you always trying to be around women because you think
going
that's
too far.
I mean, some people would say you're going on a bitch rant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
B, this is why you have a divorce in the courts right now.
Yo, that's not not fucking fair. Not
no,
when
you
you've been
sound-
divorced and so have
you
I.
sound-
My woman,
you
my
sound-
ex-wife,
you
no, I ain't
sound-
shit.
You
Yeah.
sound no
That's
reason
somebody
for
trying
you
to
to
throw
ex-wife,
stones at a glass
no,
house.
I ain't
At a
shit.
glass-
That's no reason for you to attack
You
her
don't
personally.
sit- you don't-
Don't
hold on,
put
hold
your
on,
hold on.
hold
No,
on,
you hold on
hold
because
on,
you know I got
hold
time
on.
for your black
You
ass
don't
today.
sit. You don't sit and tell me I got feminine energy. You sound like you got feminine
You
energy.
sound like a bitch right now.
sa-
That's clear. That's what it is.
Just like a
That's
bitch.
So
what you sound
this
like.
is exactly why.
And so
The
you're
courts
upset.
is waiting this 6 months for her to get back to see if they gonna grant that
That's-
fucking
Look at him
divorce.
trying to
Because
die.
her
Wait a
husband want that
Wait,
divorce.
hold on. So
Patty.
you're mad. Like
Now
if
he's
we go
mad.
on an emotional rant,
No,
right?
no.
no, hold on. If we
I'm
go
gonna
on,
hear
if
you
we
out.
go on
He's
a
trying to
rant,
break it down
or
now.
we get all out of pocket about something, that's all this feminine energy. We get just some bitches up in this motherfucker. You've been going on 10 minutes about how you gonna whoop this grown man's ass.
Okay,
and when she says, "Yo, you acting the same way you speak against," you gonna bring up a divorce?
No.
Patty.
He a hypocrite like shit.
You know, I'm not no ways bothered by TJ. If you acting like a bitch, you acting like a bitch.
Did you ask me a question because you want to
Brian,
answer? Or
come
did you
out, I'll help you
Did you
whoop
ask
his
me a
ass.
question because you wanted to make a statement?
Does it
Was
even
it
matter?
retourical?
Either way, you gonna
Was it
respond.
rhetorical?
But
Brian,
thank
we
you.
got your
I'm going to
back,
respond, but
Brian.
It
I
was a rhetorical
Okay,
question
well, if it's
statement.
a course, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to ignore that bullshit.
Thank you, Patty,
You
for
pussy
having my
motherfucker.
back. Thank
You
you.
could
I
have.
like you.
It could have been some shit that went
are we back?
completely.
You know what? I'm about to go get my ass ate. Fuck.
It could have
TJ
been.
need to go get his ass ate too. Clearly,
You clearly ain't getting yours ate.
you need to go get yours
See,
ate. All this bitching you
I
doing, like,
totally
You
understand.
come with me?
I totally understand. I totally.
feminine side
I
comes
It
never.
is.
I
Oh my
to-
gosh.
I totally understand the frustration,
Look at him, look at
the
him.
sexual frustration, the emotional
Look at the hand
frustration
gestures.
Oh gosh, look
of
at him.
someone who just is here to argue with me.
Get it out your
To
system,
take
sis.
every position
Sis, get it out your
opposite
system.
of what I'm saying. I
Go
totally
on,
get it.
Norman.
Go off.
I
number is
totally
his mic?
get it.
Go off.
I totally get it. Don't turn my mic off, goddammit.
Go get him
Don't
a-
turn. Don't you
somebody
turn my
get him a
fucking.
tampon,
don't
please.
turn my mic off. I totally get it. If the only reason you here is to fucking argue with me is because your hole ain't been invaded in a while.
You need a tampon,
We're supposed to be
TJ.
objective. We're not supposed to just agree with your fat ass.
First of all, the motherfucker in the too tight Adidas sweatsuit should not be talking.
Brian, can you come make up with TJ, please? He needs
Brian, pay
you.
him no motherfucking attention.
He wants you back.
I know one
Okay?
thing. I'm gonna purchase tickets to that motherfucker WrestleMania.
He wants you
Ain't
back.
gonna be no WrestleMania. Here's the
Ding,
thing.
ding.
Here's the thing. I just think that it was kind of fucked up because if you was gonna say anything to
Look,
that girl,
Sty, I agree.
if you gonna say anything to that girl, you was supposed to do it immediately. You weren't supposed to sit on that information for 3 weeks, and then when you thought you was gonna come in here and do her fucking show, then you was gonna tell her because you wanted to get in good with her. That's some punk ass shit.
Okay.
That's called dirty macking. Me and this man is about to be in here fucking tearing up the fucking studio. Why? Because you want some little young ass girl that's too fucking young, that's young enough to be your daughter. That's some lame ass shit. I don't fuck with you, and if we cross paths, I'm gonna address it to you man to male. Cause I can't call you a man because the shit you did was punk as shit.
Okay, so
are we done?
First of all, you know full well if a 25-year-old bad bitch walked up in this motherfucker busting it wide open, you would not say no shit like I could have changed your diapers.
Okay.
Not saying that she is a bad bitch.
You might eat her diaper.
Go ahead, continue.
I be trying to ride for you, yo. You know what I'm saying?
She won't let it go.
TJ be trying to go in, and I'm like, nah, you being too hard on it, and then you like slide that in, and I'm like,
Patty, let him come. Baby, I'm ready. I stay locked and loaded.
But see, she don't have a
But thank you,
she don't
Patty.
have
I
a
appreciate
husband
it.
to argue with every
doesn't
night. So she
matter.
looks forward to these Tuesdays. She don't have a husband to argue with no more, so she
TJ.
looks forward to those 2 days.
You just
I
like-
don't want a wife.
You just like to hear yourself talk.
My wife would fucking kill me if I was still with her right now.
God.
Anyway, go ahead. What were you saying?
I don't even fucking know. Oh yeah, so you can't use that age thing as
No.
Come on. Think of the age gap between you and some
I'm
of the
not
people.
saying.
Spill it, Patty.
It's nothing wrong with me seeing a 26 or not Norman, because Norman he don't do women. If he sees a 26-year-old woman, it's okay to say, okay, I find her attractive,
and I'd fuck her.
and if the opportunity presents itself, I fuck her. But this nigga has a crush.
Okay.
So what?
So what?
How do you relate as a 46-year-old man to a
He
26-year-old
trying to
woman?
relate to that pussy.
And you let her hustle you out of money and fucking gifts,
So
and you ain't
why
getting
you
nothing.
mad at
Sugar
him?
daddies do it all the time.
I'm not mad at him. What I'm saying is, don't
hate the player.
Don't create a situation that could be volatile in order to try to get some pussy out of her.
So the bottom line is this, Brian. You know I love you like a play cousin, right? But that was some bitch shit. I'm not calling you a bitch because I don't believe in calling men bitches unless they're really bitches. But there was some bitch shit. If you are gonna try to side with some chick over your boy and then like,
nah, we ain't boys. I would have had no problem. Look, Patty, I would have had no problem with it.
Talk about anything else today.
If
I was gonna give it
over it.
I would have.
They want to talk about anal.
I would have no problem. I would have had no problem with it if he'd have told her immediately. He waited 3 weeks. This is the universe, and see, this is the thing about men. There's certain protocols that you're supposed to follow. You're not supposed to wait 3 weeks. Okay, since you waited 3 weeks, why was it necessary 3 weeks later for you to say something?
So
you brought your whole bag in here?
Preparing a whole bag.
Thank you. Golly.
So we were going to speak on anal prep. You know what? I'm being rude. Were you done?
I'm done.
Do you want to tell them about your anal?
See, B, goddamn, B, you God.
Look,
I'm trying to get him out of this funk.
Her husband,
out of his what?
Out of this funk he's in.
All the text messages she sent to her husband go unread on his iPhone. So she,
hey boo boo,
so they
call
just
into this show. What's our
they
phone
just
number?
sitting. He not answering them text messages. So she gotta argue with somebody.
The number's 301-212-5700-232-57. Well, he checked out of the show when you kept talking about Norman's ass. So
yeah, sure he did. Go ahead about your whole
back to anal.
So we were going to talk about anal. So we'll just do a really quick piece on anal, and then we're going to talk about how to prepare a proper hoe bag.
And what is this segment called again? Patty's Pearls?
This is a pearl, motherfucker.
This is Patty Pearl.
Get these motherfucking gems in this bitch.
Patty Pearls.
Okay, so Norman, you want to help me out with this?
No, slide your motherfucking ass over here. No, I don't want to hear. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
All this space.
You absolutely right. You go right. You go right. No, sit your ass back. I don't want to hear you talk about anal. I don't.
Well,
so
talk about anal because you stay talking about mine all the goddamn.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Go ahead, Patty. Go ahead, Patty.
Patty, we ain't gonna get nowhere today.
I'm just gonna upload a video of me getting it.
Go ahead.
Are you getting? Oh my god.
You know you've been to my X videos page. Quit faking.
I know you had one, but let me go ahead and find the link.
Coco_MILF.
Oh, she was serious too.
So, a lot of women have asked, well, and some men, but a lot of women have asked, like, how do you properly prepare for anal sex, right? So aside from being very relaxed, because it is something you need to be relaxed for, if you not, if you ain't a champ, you might want to try to start with, a medium to moderate sized plug, get that thing open. But the most important thing is lubrication.
Do you see him over here?
See that? So, y'all ain't fucking shit.
What you see?
Yo, fuck y'all. I hope. Look, when you end up shitting on some dick and you don't have the proper tools, blame this motherfucker right here. I'm trying to put y'all on, tell you how to get your double penetration orgasm on.
Go ahead, Patty. Give us this jewel, girl.
Why the fuck are we talking about doodle sex? Oh my god!
Because it happens. It's called painting.
Why you let Patty finish?
I wouldn't let. She was talking about prepping for anal sex. I mean, I'm pretty sure Norman know all this shit.
You need to get this news, TJ.
I don't need to get
no, but it's
nothing.
cool. And here's why it's cool.
He tried it before.
When I be trying to put TJ onto something,
don't you start.
I'm not going there.
Don't you start.
I'm not going there.
Don't
when
you
I try to put this thick neck ass motherfucker onto something.
Don't you start.
Oh, Patty, you don't even know what you're talking about. Fuck that. Fuck him. Fuck her. I'll be right back. I'm about to go do my jujitsu, and then I'll, say some more fuck yous and fuck thems. Then, not even a full moon, I'd say a fortnight passes. Damn, Patty, you was right. God damn, why didn't I listen to you? So, that's all right. Next time you go to fuck somebody.
So basically, what I got out of that,
first of all,
you need to soak your ass before.
First of all, let's just be clear.
You can use an anal dude.
You're batting 500, not 1,000. Just 500. Because in the one example you want to talk about, there's that other example.
We'll talk about it.
Yes,
No, we can't talk. No, she don't want to talk about that.
Don't beat around the bushes.
Yeah, see, now her whole demeanor didn't change because she know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Don't leave us
You're
in the
betting
dark.
500. If you shoot 10 3-pointers, you only hit 5, motherfucker.
Don't leave
5
us
of
in
them
the
clanked
dark.
off the side. Shut up. Where's your husband at right
Y'all
now?
been having pillow talk.
Why
with all
you
that?
He's probably somewhere happy.
Are you gonna hate
Hold
on
up,
me
hold
like
up,
you're
hold
hating
up.
on
He's
Brian?
somewhere happy.
Are you gonna hate on me like you hated on Brian?
They've been having pillow talk without us.
Okay.
But look,
Pillow
hold
talk.
up. But check this. When he and I talk, 98% of the time, I'm on the toilet.
She's a very shitty individual.
Yo. That's
Very
why we were
shitty.
gonna go over how not to serve up ass gravy tonight, but this nigga can't handle it.
That is so. Look, the last time I had anal sex with a white girl, it was the most god awful smell in the
Did y'all
fucking
hear
world.
that, people?
It was years ago.
Girl,
when I
that's
was
the
a-
United Colors of Benetton over here.
That's why he be so angry.
It was years ago, and it was just not the most pleasant smell. It's like you smell doo doo that's in the toilet is a whole lot different when
It
you
kind of
smell
smelled like chitlins,
doo doo right off the asshole. It is just the most disgusting
which is why
thing in the
you are
world.
supposed to prepare by eliminating the
This is
poop.
why Norman take all his activities out of the country and he do his whoring out there because he don't want nobody to know. Look, hey Trump,
the people wanted to hear what Patty had to say.
Our show today was sponsored by Norman and
Maybe it was sponsored
Keller
by
Williams.
Brian because you gave him all.
Trump, can you run that commercial for Norman, please? Okay, yeah, we about to go off on the Red Radio, but we need to see this commercial from Norman. Norman, we're sponsoring Norman because we don't never give him no shine. So go ahead, run that commercial.
Welcome. This is Norman Sly with Keller Williams Preferred Properties, here today to talk to you guys about the market updates here in Charles County. The total amount of homes listed here in Charles County is 263, as well as sold 102, and the median sales price here in Charles County is $285,000. The days on the market is typically 97 days. So here in Charles County, that's a lot lower than it is in any other county in Maryland. When I compare Lennar Home to a vehicle of my choice, I definitely compare Lennar to the Maserati. Out here in Charles County, they have traditional homes, new build construction, ranging from $389,000 to $429,000 with 5 different floor plans and 3 different elevations. Also, the one level starts at $389,000 and goes to $447,000. And that particular one model home has 4 different floor plans. So if you're interested in purchasing here at Lennar Homes, definitely like, share, or comment on this particular video, and I'll definitely respond within 24 hours. Thank you and have a good one.
Okay, what y'all probably seen with what you thought was a very professional Norman.
That was a nice
7
house.
houses and everything. It was very professional to the naked eye. But to the people here at Rip Radio and the Streetz of Talkin show, that shit was pure comedy. Hey, Trump, can you bring that shit back up and freeze it? Bring this shit back up. I need y'all to fucking see this shit.
I see you, Norman. I see what you're
without
doing.
the audio. We don't need the audio.
I see what you're doing, Norman.
Okay, I want you to first pay attention to his tie is not centered. That tie crooked, motherfucker.
Oh, Norman.
Keep it going, Trump. Keep it up. I need you to pay attention to his hands on his midsection.
No,
There's
no,
a
no,
reason
no.
for that.
No.
Stop it. Go
No,
ahead.
but no. I do understand what you're doing, Norman. Norman's trying to get into the Illuminati. He's giving symbols.
Right.
He's giving symbols and everything.
Keep
in
going,
this
keep it
commercial.
going, and then
Do it, Norman.
you see his hands in his midsection.
Sacrifice TJ.
Watch, just keep going, because we need to catch it. I need y'all to see some. Stop it. Look at that button.
Yes.
That fucking button about to commit suicide.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
I like the color combination.
It is nice.
And then the different patterns.
Stripes and
That
checkers.
motherfucking button like, ah!
Yeah, Norman, about that.
That motherfucking button about to take a motherfucking restraining order out on your midsection.
Norman is crying in here. Y'all can't see it right now. Norman is crying. Look at it, Illuminati. You're gonna get it, Norman.
He keep covering up that, but he know that. But that other button that just gave up. The one under it just gave the fuck up. Now,
bitch, you are stupid.
Now, what you about to notice is Keller Williams didn't pay too much for this commercial because they didn't get a teleprompter. Watch Norman's eyes. This motherfucker is the worst cue card reader ever. Stop going. Look at him talking. What? Now, look at he gonna keep looking down. He gonna keep looking down. Okay, I forgot my lines. Okay, what?
No, he remembered that Maserati.
Yeah, he did. He
forgot
liked
my
that
lines.
Maserati.
He's still covering up that button. God.
He peekabooing down. Look.
Norman,
why
you
didn't you stand up with your card?
No, it's funny though. He forgot the teleprompter. But what I did was I wrote everything down and had where the camera is right here. I had a piece of paper actually.
Oh, he should have stood up with it higher.
You
need a poster board.
Oh my God.
You should have had it eye level.
Are you crying too?
Man, look, that button is tight in the motherfucker. Look, Norman, that suit would fit if you just drop about 10 more pounds, bro. I'm telling you, we gonna get on that bridge and we gonna go because yo, motherfucking that motherfucking jacket, that suit jacket is tight as shit. Oh God. Y'all can if you can you can go ahead and buy you some fucking houses.
That's right,
from
Norman. Sell him houses. That was a nice house.
I mean I ain't mad at him for selling the houses, but you know he do his thing. Oh God,
you real retarded. What? Because you sat there and dissected everything. Like when I looked at the video, I noticed everything you noticed, but I ain't say shit.
Yeah, but of course you didn't say shit. You was hoping I didn't see it. Look at that motherfucker. Look at you. Did you have is there a mirror in that house where you could have straightened that tie up and centered it?
I was actually taking pictures way before that.
Oh, we saw the pictures.
No, not what pictures? Oh no, I know what you're talking about. No, but I was actually taking.
No, you don't.
No, I was taking pictures before that. So it was hot as fucking. And then the little camera thing, the lights he got on you be hot as shit.
And it made your tie move.
Bitch, yeah.
That tie was like
trying to get away.
Oh my goodness! Put it back up there just one more time. I want to see that button.
That's terrible.
I want to see that button. I want to see that button.
Let him release.
Look at that! Look at that! And the jacket is just cinched in the middle. You can tell.
You turned up for that Maserati, baby. That was your part. He said, "I don't need no car for that. I know that Maserati."
Snatched though.
You see it?
It ain't snatched. That button snatched. Goddamn it! That button snatched like shit.
You contour. My taco.
Oh.
No, that wasn't no green screen. I was really in the house.
That was on location. Come on now, Trump.
Oh my God.
Norman ain't wasting time with no CGI.
Norman, I'm telling you, you gonna look. I know them suits probably fit you before.
I can't wait, but no, that suit did fit me.
Hold up, you don't have to defend your suit.
Right, Norman, that was a nice suit.
I'm not saying it's
Hold up.
It just don't fit no more.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that your dress shirts fit you in the neck?
Yes, they do. First of all, I ain't got no dress shirt.
I was trying not to go there.
I don't have no fucking dress clothes. I fuck that. I got one suit that I wear to funerals. That's it. If you see me in that suit, I came from viewing the body. Shit.
The same suit?
Hold up, you went to McDonald's again and didn't ride for me? Trump, you be on that bullshit. That's why I won't sit on your face.
Okay, so it's 9:30, so I'm out of here.
Yeah, B has to get home.
Because she needs to get home to handle her business.
What business? She ain't got no business.
Here we go.
Her husband ain't there.
I got money to make.
Oh, you selling pussy too?
There's money to be made.
Well, you not selling no pussy. That's what you're not selling.
Are you selling pussy?
You selling somebody else's, but you ain't selling yours because
Are you?
It is no market for
selling?
fucking buffalo pussy.
Bust it wide open and tell them bring it back.
Nobody out there want no buffalo pussy. Norman.
Tatanka.
I don't get that.
You'll get it.
I will. Okay.
Dance with the Wolves.
No.
The Buffalo.
Didn't see it.
You fucking suck.
Was any black people in it?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
That's a no.
I don't
Dude,
watch
it was
shit.
like early 90s. What was that, Mel Gibson?
I don't watch shit when it ain't got no black people in it. I just don't. It don't interest me. White people don't entertain me.
I think. When they're doing anal, they entertaining, right?
You can fuck them in the ass.
That was years ago.
Oh my gosh, you're so fraudulent.
This movie was like mid-90s, early 90s.
I didn't watch it then. I just really, unless it was.
Such a hypocrite.
He is. I'm a hypocrite. Fraudulent. You're fraud.
What do you mean I'm a hypocrite? What did me being a hypocrite?
Because you go against some of the shit you be saying out your mouth. I know.
Just because. Okay, so a person.
All right, look, the show is almost over. So where you
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it's not.
Why?
Norman has a little puddle of sweat developing on his hairline, so the reason he's trying to get out of here.
He's trying to hold us since him and
Because
Brian ain't friends.
He know it's
He needs
about
somebody
to
to talk
run.
to.
Brian, don't worry about him.
He know it's about to run, so he's trying to get out of here and get to the man. Look, that shit is forming on your forehead.
That ain't nothing but sweat.
Why'd you hide? Wait, I'm not.
It's sweat.
Look, you
Bitch,
make
I know what's on my forehead.
you made fat jokes about me, but you the one sitting over here sweating and ain't done nothing.
One fat reference.
Who? Norman?
Norman
always called me fat. He called me fat in the elevator on the way up here.
But you always gay this tingling asshole about to run up in that joint like a mattress. You know what? You talk about his ass a lot.
He do. I'm about sick of it.
What you trying to say?
The audience is sick of it too.
Yeah.
You said who's sick of it?
The audience. Out of our two
The
listeners.
audience sick of your arguing
Out of our
ass.
two listeners.
I would like the people.
You be saying nothing.
We're gonna take a
talk
poll.
about a whole lot
We're gonna take a poll. We want to hear some
saying
feedback on the people from this show. I need y'all to tell us what y'all think about Norman. I know what you all gonna say. Norman needs to wear a sweatsuit that fits. I need y'all to tell us about Patty.
You don't got to say shit about me because Daddy likes it.
Patty need to get here on time.
There's a
stop bringing a
chemical defect in my brain that does not allow me to be on time.
Yeah, what is time? Time is subjective.
Time is a man-made construct.
Tell us about B.
Tell us about you too.
Yes.
Like
and I'm gonna tell you, you need to switch detergents because because your sweatshirt's green. And I'm sure it's not supposed to be green.
That's
so
probably pollen. What the fuck?
Nigga, I ain't seen that.
What the hell you rolling? Probably pollen, Negro.
Hey, I had to come up with something on short notice. What?
What, you been buffing cars with your shirt?
No, man.
So switch your detergent because it's too.
You're washing it too much. It used to be black, right?
Hey, you need to stop drying your fucking clothes too hot because them motherfuckers is shrinking like shit.
Look at her over here laughing.
Look, I don't think anybody's left listening to this show.
No,
I think they checked out a long time ago.
No, ain't nobody checked out. Look,
So, yeah, catch me at _Johnson at Instagram.
And at Wendy's.
And nowhere else.
And at Wendy's.
Stalk me.
Dropping fries in the bucket. Norman, where can they find you at?
Instagram, Norman Slide Real.
Why don't you talking to the mic?
They can hear me. I don't really have. I'm not trying to get up on the mic like I see you always up on.
All up in it.
He just said that you be Jill Scott in the mic.
Oh my God.
Norman Slide Real. That's
Norman wants there to be another gay man on the show, but I cannot help. I can't.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's good.
You going to get your ass ate? You're not gay.
You just don't make sense in the shit you say.
At all. Never. He never does.
She's not gay. She like
and I'm glad that the people are starting to realize.
She like penis and
I am pansexual.
What the fuck is pansexual?
Google, bitch.
What's pansexual? Like a motherfucking like a mythical carrier?
Oh no, I tend to have sex with cast iron skillets.
I was gonna say yeah. It's like a pan. You put everything in it and stir fry.
Y'all.
Where can they find you except for
Patty? Where can they find you?
Now, don't look for me.
Cause I know B's microphone smell like
Here we go.
Your hat.
I am on
it
Instagram.
Smell like truck exhaust.
Where can they find you other than
where can they find you? Where can they find you, Patty?
I am on Instagram at iam.nola, N-O-L-A, Darling, D-A-R-L-I-N-G.
Now, what type of freak listeners you got? Everybody want to hear Patty talk about anal. They trying to get this tea.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to drop these.
Why he went on a 20-hour rant.
You could have said what you wanted to say. I mean, if they want to hear you talk about ass.
Talking about that goddamn
Brian.
Yes.
I tell you, motherfucker.
You really wanted to come just to talk. You could have did this shit from your basement.
He did already.
I tell you what.
He really did.
How about this? We're going to take a break, and by break, you can go to the bathroom.
We're going to be gone.
Yes.
And then I will talk about how to properly prepare a hoe bag and how to have successful anal sex.
Knock yourself out. I'm listening.
All right, peace out, y'all.
B, don't nobody kill you, leave.
They weren't listening to you in the first place.
Your motherfucking ass got a flap when you get outside anyway. I ain't gonna help you change that bitch.
That's why people don't tune in.
No.
That's
all.
not true. Nobody wants to tune in to see people arguing just to argue, which is the point I'm trying to make.
No one can say anything without you just like slam dunk or be like, oh, you call my neck thick? Well, fuck you. Fuck your mama with her ingrown toenail and fuck her dog. And it's always
emotional.
Yeah.
It's not.
Feminine emotion.
It's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Exactly what you described.
Then if it's feminine emotion, why don't you do it?
I don't have to do that.
You don't have to do it?
I choose not to do it.
You choose not to do it?
Not to do that.
You're full of shit.
Thank you, sex potions and petals.
I'm going to throw your ass over the bridge next time we walk it with your fat ass.
Are you going to grab him by the ass?
TJ, no, I'm not.
The back of his pants and the back and the scruff his neck and throw his ass over the bridge.
Why can't you just say the back of his neck? Why got to be the scruff? See, you always be doing the fucking most, yo.
Grab him by the scruff of his neck and just, throw his ass over the bridge. I throw B ass over, but B ass ain't going to never walk the bridge. Plus, it's you can't have animals on the bridge. Look, we are about to. Are you gonna give us the class? Because apparently somebody want.
If you stop talking,
I didn't say nothing. Then you started some other shit. Tell us about your whole bath, your whole bag. I'm hungry.
Me too. So can you run and get us something to eat?
No, I'm not running to go. I'm gonna go get me something to eat.
You can't pick me up something while you're there?
You are welcome to come along with me.
But how am I gonna talk about the benefits of Astroglide?
Go ahead and talk.
No, food is really more important. I love y'all, but hold on.
I'm not going nowhere close. Okay. I'm going to Fridays to sit down at the bar and look at the old bitches that's trying to get yours.
But wait a minute, if they're old.
You just like Brian.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Let me get the fuck out.
You can get me at
Viola Davis.
How she walk?
B, let me find out you got a little tattoo on the upper thigh. What that there?
That's dirt. That's dirt.
It's dirt.
That's dirt.
It's dirt on your neck.
That's dirt.
Dirty face bastard. See y'all.
Bye.
Norman, if you want, I can unlock my car. I got some lotion in the back seat.
I got some too.
Cause you need to hit your ankles. Cause
I just got out the shower before getting here.
Gas this weekend?
I'm gonna let you know. You let me know if you selling your food stamps.
Okay.
Bye, baby.
See y'all.
This is the most dysfunctional show. We're gonna need a shake up.
See that, y'all? Look at that shit over there. That's some bullshit.
Fuck you.
You back too far. You got to bring it up some.
Look at that shit. If y'all can only see, look, hold on, let me see. Yeah, you better run your ass out of here, big gut head motherfucker. Now, we're gonna have a brief discussion and then we're gonna be gone. What were you talking about? The whole bag?
You know what? Don't even worry about it. I'll do a live video. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hurt my fucking feelings now.
How I hurt your feelings? Let's just talk. It's just me and you now.
One, you didn't have to pop off. You didn't have to pop off like that about Brian.
Why not?
It's because it wasn't necessary.
It was.
For who?
For my I didn't pop off for y'all. I popped off for me. See, here's the thing. Me and other men. See, this, I can't have this understand. I have a show that I have a mouthy ass motherfucker who only likes to argue. I have a gay man. I have you who tries to reel me in unsuccessfully.
It works every now and then.
It works every now and then. Y'all wouldn't understand because it's different rules that you all operate off of.
But you don't respond differently.
What you mean I don't respond?
If you going at it with a woman, you still gonna drag that ass. You say everything except I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I don't need to say I'm gonna whoop your ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but you say everything else. Oh, bitch, your ankle's ashy. Fuck you. I bet you sell pussy.
Okay, well here's the thing with that. Here's the thing with that. There is a line. There's a line that separates men and women. Mm-hmm. If you tiptoe up to that line, if we're enemy combatants, in a sense, you tiptoe up to that line. The closer you get to me, the more I feel that I need to prepare myself to respond in kind, maybe a little bit more. But sometimes you have some women, case in point, who step over the line. Now, you just jumped in my shit tonight, right? Because I said something about her husband.
Yeah, that's...
It was totally necessary because here it is. You have a person sitting in my face calling me a bitch. And see, a lot of times we'll see that type of exchange and you'll see me kirk the fuck out. The whole time you have ignored the violation that she has made. Now, did she go too far? It's a lot of dudes who, if you call them a bitch, male or female, will knock you off your motherfucking feet. So why are you so comfortable in your skin calling me a bitch? If you open that door...
That's a conversation you need to have with her.
Well, but see, that's where you jumped in.
Because it's like...
Because you didn't say B.
What she was saying was in jest.
It wasn't in jest.
So she really thinks you're a bitch.
You know the difference between when somebody is saying something in jest. She could have said that any other way besides you a bitch. She could have said you're displaying feminine energy right now.
But here's the thing.
You're being emotional right now. What did she say?
So much shit.
You're a bitch.
But you talk so much shit.
And I talk so much shit. And if you feel like you're going to talk that shit with me, be prepared for what comes at you. I wouldn't call you a bitch.
You have called me a bitch.
That's different. I wouldn't call Norman a bitch because I'm disagreeing with what he's saying. Right. I wouldn't call her a bitch because I'm disagreeing with what she's saying.
So you feel that she crossed the line, and once she crossed that line,
once you cross that motherfucking line, it's open season. You behind the gun line. Whatever comes your motherfucking way, comes your motherfucking way.
But you're trying to drop an atomic bomb on a roach.
Well, here's my thing. You cannot measure in cups, in spoons, how much ingredients I'm going to put into the recipe once you started that shit.
But hold up. If I say to you, I'd like a grilled cheese sandwich, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like a grilled cheese sandwich, bitch. Now all of a sudden, I got onions, pickles, lettuce, tomato, and a big wad of shit sitting in my sandwich because you wanted to add motherfucking ingredients that weren't even necessary. You could have just said, bitch, shut the fuck up and eat your damn sandwich. I should have smoked before I came. This motherfucker.
At the end of the day, and I've said this time and time again, when you just here to argue with me, when you just here to tell me that I'm wrong, Norman says it all the time. You always sitting there studying and analyzing. I am. You ain't got nobody to go home to argue with.
But you didn't have to say that.
Well, if she don't know it, how's she gonna know if don't nobody say it?
But you didn't have to say that on the air.
She didn't have to call me a bitch on the air.
But you called her everything else.
After she called me a bitch.
Nah, dude. Every week you go in on her.
We joke going in on her.
So what if she was just joking?
Tonight was different because she's never stepped across that line.
Then that's something you need to speak with her about.
I don't need to speak to anything. I just let her know when she stepped across that line, I'm doing the long jump. You just stepped across the line. I'm fucking Olympic long jumping across that motherfucker.
And our viewers still don't know how to successfully have anal sex.
How do we keep coming back to doodle sex? Because that's all it is doodle sex. We got 3 minutes. Look, we going to start wrapping this shit up.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I said what the fuck I said. And I came here with the intention to apologize, but because I have such rude co-host,
you need to apologize, please.
Who won't allow me to narrate my story. This is what happens when people become disruptive and they don't let the process play out. If the process would have played out, we could have understood that nobody wanted to watch the video. Nobody wanted to listen to what I was saying.
But do you understand why? And this is not shade. This is not shade. Nobody cared because that's your personal beef.
I cared.
Okay, so no one other than you cared.
If nobody, here's the thing. If nobody cared, particularly those at this table, all they had to do was shut the fuck up, let me get through it, and then we could have moved on to the next thing.
Fair enough.
That could have happened. But because people feel like they have license to just come in and I'm going to be the person to argue with TJ. I'm going to be the person that opposed him on everything. You saw the goofy shit that was being said about the Dwayne Wade situation. 11, it's different 11 years. If that's your bag, that's your bag. But you can't make that your bag, and then when the shit blows up in your face, you're like, oh, fuck, what happened? He went too far. Yeah, I did go too far. I know what I was saying. You know me enough to know I knew what I was saying. But I have sat here and I've taken that long enough, and then when you light the fuse by calling me a bitch, now you're going to sit on here and say, I'm going to disrespect you. Whatever I said about Brian was about Brian. Mm-hmm. I joke with Norman. I joke with B. I've never been disrespectful. When you get to the point where you feel like, now I got license to be disrespectful.
I guess that's all about interpretation, because some of the things that you say to them, I feel are disrespectful.
But I know how far I can go with them. I'm never gonna like I say the thing with Norman. Norman is not. He's a gay man. He's not a faggot. I'm never gonna call him a faggot because I don't. That's not my thing. I know how they could take that. I could say some shit about B, but I don't say. I joke about her hair. I joke about her shirts. I joke about her braids. Those are just little lighthearted comments. Calling me a bitch. You acting like a bitch right now. Now you acting feminine. Now you acting like Brian. You acting like a bitch right now. I'm talking about Brian. How we get there? How we get there? Because I'm talking about another dude. You come from the side and blindside me by calling me a bitch. Yes, I'm gonna go there. Yes, I know that the reason that you sit and you're because it's just not that energy at home. That's the energy you used to giving at home. So yes, I'm gonna take the knife and I'm gonna fucking dig it. Maybe it's something that they can go and think about. And they think about next time, maybe I shouldn't call a man a bitch on the air.
You call men bitches on the air all the time.
And I will deal with whatever comes from that.
But the issue isn't what comes from it. It's the issue of you can't, in one breath, you can't say, oh, that's disrespectful.
If I call a man a bitch on the air and he walked through that door and we get to fighting up in this motherfucker, then guess what? I put that energy out there. That's what I expect. If it comes in that, I'm going to deal with that when it comes. I'm not going to sit and call a motherfucker a bitch and then when he ready to whip my ass, be like, oh my God, you shouldn't be doing it. No, that's not how it works. Right. If I was a big 6 foot through 280 pound motherfucking girl.
that would be me.
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna sit and if I'm a woman, I'm not gonna sit here and call Patty a bitch. I'm not. Because I know Patty, once she
crawl her fat ass over this motherfucking table.
Right. So why am I gonna if I have it in my mind that I'm not gonna do it with you, then why not gonna turn around and do it with a man? Because I feel comfortable that he's not supposed to come at me like that. Nah, those ain't the rules that I play. I don't think that
much thought went into it, but I understand what you're saying. But I don't think.
I think that's exactly that's what she was thinking, and that's what she felt, and that's what she said. You can find me at TJ_Chicago Kid on Instagram. You can find me on Jokes Galore on Twitter. And this has been not what I thought it was gonna be. It turned into something different. The table is going to look real different come next show. And we will see y'all in 7 days. We out.